I'm going to talk about addressing how to set a snare where you're under a fence where you're having issues with rabbits or other small animals that are not necessarily being caught in your snares, but they're catching enough of the snare to knock it down. So this is my kind of a smallish fence snare for my area, but it'll work in a lot of the tighter holes. But the way I normally set it up is about the 11 o'clock angle. That snare's still pretty quick. Now, if you've got rabbits or other small animals that are going through your snares, if their snares are a little touchy or you got a lot of wind, they'll knock them down if they get enough of it. Now, one of the easiest ways to correct that is just to rotate your snare just a little bit. Not like this. Now you're kind of closer to 10 o'clock position with your snare. Now, what that does is it changes the contact points. Right here is the most sensitive part of your snare. When you go here and the animal's trying to push through, it takes a lot more pressure for that to fire. Now, so that could be a little bit too much there. If you come up, and this is normal angle, if you come up a little bit more like that, not quite as extreme as that last one, and you try to go through, it still takes a good bit to fire. There's a lot of pressure before that takes it to fire, so if a rabbit gets in there, if he puts that much pressure on the snare, he's probably going to get caught. So at least you'll have your revenge on the rabbit anyways. But yeah, this snares, it's still pretty quick. But just something to think about.